Hello everyone. This video will show you how to essentially use the Adobe Sign feature to eliminate having to travel and get handwritten wet ink signatures for cost center requisitions. So in order to use Adobe Sign, which is the feature we'll be using, you have to make sure that you have Adobe Acrobat Pro DC. If you don't have that, then you can download it from the Creative Cloud. And these are the instructions that I have here for how to download it from the Creative Cloud. And for time's sake, I'm just scrolling through it so you can see kind of a glimpse of what the instructions look like. But I will make sure that Tanani Houston and the department chairs have access to this so that they're able to provide that to you. But let's say that you have it and you're ready to go. So here's my requisition. Let's say that now I've filled this requisition out. It's one of the pre-filled out ones where it's got the billing account as well as the cost center account that's going to be charged. You want to make sure that you use the cost center account and the billing account that's appropriate to your specific department and the specific reason you're completing the requisition. This is only specifically for another department. So you filled this out and you're ready to go. So you see that I've completely filled it out. I've included all of my descriptions, my prices. I've printed my name, I've dated it, all that good stuff. So you obviously need to have your signature first. So my signature is automatically saved. So I would click that and I would place my signature under requester and then of course resize it. Okay, so there's my signature. So now I'm ready to send it to my department chair and department administrator. So in order to do that, I'll click Adobe Sign. This one says Adobe Sign, yours might say Send for Signature. They both carry the same purpose. So now that you're on Adobe Sign, here's where you're going to add who your signers are. So of course your signers for any cost center requisition need to be your department chair and your department administrator. So I'm going to include my department administrator, my department chair, and then you'll scroll down. You make sure that the file that you have attached is the actual file, the requisition that you want signed, and then you're going to click More Options. In this field, this is where you're going to make sure of the specific order that the signing will occur in. So as you can see right now, it's scheduled to go to Errol Dice first and Thomas Hatcher second. The way that the cost center recs should occur is that they go to the department chair and then to the department administrator. So what you're going to do is you're going to, because my department chair is listed second, I'm actually just going to click and drag this up. And now it makes him first, and then you want to make sure that it's to the side where it says complete in order, because you need to have your department chair's signature first before you have your department administrators. Okay, we'll scroll down, make sure all of your, here's where your message would say. You're welcome to change this if you'd like. Add any messages you want, whatever you want to do, and then you're going to click next. On this page, this is where you're going to tell your department chair and your department administrator where they sign. And it'll essentially, when they click to sign, it'll place their signature right in that area. So the easiest way to go about doing this is you'll scroll right down to signatures. Because this was already a pre-made template, anytime you see the little red asterisk, that's requiring a signature through Adobe Sign. So for principal, we know that the principal is not going to be signing this document because it needs to go through Tanani Houston first. So we're going to click and hit delete. Now we're ready to place signatures. So we're going to place the department chair signature by double clicking. And here it's assigned, we want to make sure it's assigned to your department chair. And always make sure it's a signature. If you include that it's like a title or a text input, that's not really what we want to accomplish here. So just make sure that it's a signature and then click OK. And then now we're going to click on AP. And here's where you need to make sure you change it. because it's always going to default to the first person, and we're going to change it to Dice as my department administrator. Make sure it says signature and that it's required. Click OK. Once we do that, then you're going to hit send. Okay, so I'm actually going to close this out, and now I'm going to show you as if so you can see the process, so you can explain it to whoever you need to explain it to if they need more clarification. I'm actually just going to send it to myself so you can see what it looks like when it comes in through email. So because I'm the only one, we don't really need to say more options, but I can take you there just so you can see it. Well, it's not going to let me. So it's telling me I can't send it to myself to sign. So that's that. So I won't show you, but essentially that's what you would do. And then once you hit send, your department chair will get it first. So in this case, Tom Hatcher would have gotten it first. He'd get an email with a link, a secured link. He'd click on the link through the email. Once he opens that link, then he'll be directed exactly where to sign. Once he signs and he hits the blue button at the bottom that says to submit or sign, depending upon the version, then it'll automatically send to your AP. So in this case, Errol Dice would get it. He would receive a different secured link. Once he opens that, he puts his signature in. Once he hits that blue sign or submit button at the bottom, then because he's the last one that gets it, you would be receiving an email afterwards in addition to everyone who signed the document. So your AP and your DC would get it as well, with a copy of the fully executed document. Once you get that, then you send your fully executed document to either Tanani Houston or Carolyn Bozo, and they will send it for Dr. Kersey's signature. That's it. Hope this was helpful.